What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. The Acolyte has come into our life, and it has left us, and I think we're all better for the leaving part. That being said, those special few of the actual modern audience that did watch The Acolyte, oh, they didn't like that it got canceled and that Disney listened to what they're calling is that small vocal group of racist, sexist, bigots, and homophobes. It's just really the majority of people living that watched it that didn't like it. But of course, they got to have someone to blame, so they're blaming us. Ironically enough, the royal us, or we, Gary and Ryan, and of course, Critical Drinker and Star Wars Theory, they are the reasons, not the horrible writing in modern politics and identity politics. No, 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 no. Not the ruination of lore or the cultural Marxism thrown through it. No, 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 no. It was us. It was us, the fellowship. So you can see Acolyte, Cancellation, Backlash, seemingly organized effort underway to have YouTube silence critics of the show. And the critics are far and wide. And you can see here before we get to the actual people being targeted here, Acolyte currently at a 3.7 on Metacritic with an 18% audience score. This is even after their little redoing of how they counted over there at Rotten Tomatoes, with claiming, of course, it was review bombed, even though it was also positively review brigaded, if you want to call it, like up voted. Plenty of examples of other example like Barbie and Inside Out 2 and other shows that did well, that have maybe somewhat similar themes but just done better. And obviously we all predicted that this was going to happen with lesbian Space Force witches and all the things, but now we've got people outright attacking. Rather than reading theirs, I'm going to go right to this. So here's how it started. Hate should not be a career path at Team YouTube. Demonetize Geeks and Gamers, Nerdrotic, and Ryan Kennel. And of course, this ironically is being a hate in and of itself, but this was reposted here by this one, and you can see Nancy Drew is better than Sherlock Holmes. Gee, I wonder. I've been on the internet for a long time, and I remember what it was like before hate could be monetized on YouTube. I hope that at Team YouTube takes this seriously. No one should be able to utilize hate to make. Meanwhile, they are banking on their hatred of us. It's quite ironic. This makes the world less safe for all of us. Demonetize hatred. Here's Molly from Star Wars Explained. I've spoken at length about all of this in the past, but the only way things get better is if at Team YouTube does something to discourage this type of content. Until then, it only gets worse. The Fandom Menace has run rank. The Phantom Menace doesn't exist, or the Fandom Menace doesn't exist. It was a loose collection of different channels. There is no Fandom Menace. Sorry, buddy. And now a flourishing cottage industry of thinly veiled bigotry has been able to thrive rather, while making fandom spaces cesspools of hatred. So here's the actual thing that got released. Dear Team YouTube, last week, actor Amanda Listenberg posted, they, how lovely of them to put her pronouns, candid comments to Instagram about the rampage of bigotry and vitriol that she has received since leading the cast of The Acolyte, the latest edition of Star Wars Universes. Stenberg's experience is not new. In fact, this tactic was initially provoked by former Breitbart news editor Milo Yiannopoulos, who aggressively targeted Ghostbuster actor Leslie Jones under the guise of film criticism. After prolonged insults after her Ghostbusters character resulted in harassment against Jones on Twitter, Yiannopoulos claimed Jones was playing the victim when she called for action against this harassment. The aggressive gaslighting of Jones' experiences resulted in Yiannopoulos being banned from Twitter for something completely different, and this is nothing to do with any of this. Here, let's see what their facts are. In 2018, Geeks and Gamers encouraged harassment against... No, they didn't. God, this could be litigious, by the way. Encouraged harassment against Vietnamese American actor Kelly Marie Tran. No, it didn't. Leading up to Tran's departure from Instagram due to prolonged harassment. No, it didn't. In fact, if you actually do your research, Kelly Marie Tran has gone on record saying that she did not, in fact, leave because of fans on YouTube. She left because of mainstream media, much like Ahmad Best did. Mainstream media, not the fans. So right there's a lie. Geeks and Gamers published nearly 15 relevant videos to trans. Okay, great. So they made videos about Rose Tico, not the actress. The channel claimed that trans character is one of the most hideous characters of all time. Yeah, Kelly Tran's a beautiful character, and they made Rose Tico look ugly as fuck, and they also made her unlikable. So the most unlikable character ever, yeah, Riva hadn't existed yet. So there you go. And exists for forced diversity. Also correct. They hired her because she was Vietnamese, not because she was a great character that needed to exist. Sorry. So I echo all of these comments by Geeks and Gamers, bitches. And yeah, they go on to say a bunch of dumb lies about RKOutpost. And then later on in the comments, Drinker and other people are mentioned. Star Wars Theory, of course, who's now all been blocked by these troglodytes. The actual bigots and zealots here, by the way, are these ones right here. The ones that say Star Wars is for everyone, except for the bigots. And then the fun part about that is they get to decide who the bigots are. I know, it's a great gig. I don't know how they got it. Let me know what you think of this dumb shit. This is probably going to disappear, much like their tears in rain. But for now, I just like pointing out the hypocrisy. And also, this is almost certainly against the terms of service of both X and YouTube, an organized attack campaign. So, yeah, let's see how that works out for them. Let me know what you think about all this. Sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.